All right, all you freedom-loving boys and girls, Mark, Centerline Systems. Hey, I apologize for some of our last videos. I've seen some of your comments. I appreciate it. But look, hey, this isn't Joe Rogan or, or any of those high-end podcasts. It's me, little old me trying to do this. So this is going to be a video. I hope this turns into a real video. We're going to talk about herb loops, but I'm also just testing out cameras, mics, combinations, that stuff. Because I get it, if you can't hear me and if you got a computer and it doesn't have a lot of volume on it, yeah, then it's kind of a pain in the ass. So bear with me. Hopefully this is going to be a good video. All right. And then on that note, I said, well, what's a good video to talk about or shoot so I can actually do this little test, for internal reasons? Well, I'm going to do the herb loops, right? So, here's an example. So here, actually, maybe I should just take it back a second here, so you can see this just a little bit better. I put this on before we came out here. This is just an old military poncho. I just wrapped it up. This could be a jacket, a ground cloth, whatever you want it to be. But here on the product, Mother Canteen carry. So if you see there on the bottom, there, that's a little bit better. Right there, right? This is the herb loops, right? These are the herb loops. And now in this case, I just attached some shock cord with little shock cord keepers on here. You could use 550 S-beaners, carabiners, whatever you want. And then there's the normal bottom. So if I was just doing this poncho, these are my contact points. Now, personally, I think that would still be there and it would still hold it in place and it would work. But again, for a lot of you guys, you want something that's going to be out a little bit farther, like right in there. That just gives you a little bit more attachment. You still have all the middle attachments that you can use. But now if you're using a larger item, it can just be out there a little bit more. So again, whether it's a poncho, a hoodie, a ground cloth, a tarp, whatever you want, you're rolling it up. Very simple. And, every product we send, when you buy something, we ship it out to you. It comes with the shock cord and the shock cord keepers. That's what I use for our hanging tags, and there's a reason for that, right? And it's so you can keep those things, don't ever throw them away, and you can do stuff like this. So Herb, if you're watching this, sir, this one's for you. So there you go, right? So that helps keep that just a little bit better secured if you've got an item that's really going to go outside of the right and left goal, limits of the goal post of the product itself. Helps hold it in there a little bit more secure. And then last but not least, I just wanted to kind of throw out a couple different examples, because examples are always good. Now, I'm not saying this is what you would want to do or this is what you would do, but heck, you don't always have to have a quiver. Maybe, like I personally don't like running quivers on my bow, whether it's my crossbow, my recurve, or my compound. I don't like that. So here's some crossbow bolts. Now, you would maybe just have the field tips off and a little like, survival tin and, there and there. There's, matter of fact, there's some really cool little survival tin inserts for 22 rounds and stuff. So you do you, use your imagination, but, or you could leave the field tips or the broad, heads, but, kind of running taking a chance you might be, injure yourself. But if you're not going to run a quiver, it's just another little example of how you could. And I'm just doing this. I don't know if this is going to show up on the camera or not, but I'll hold it up. But there, you could just secure even longer items. Now, again, this is just an example. What if this was, hey, I'm going around and I'm going to collect tinder, and you found all kinds of really nice sized branches that you want to use to make a seat out of, or a little table, or just a fire starting material. Right, there's another option right there. The herb loops would let you hold that to the bottom just a little bit better, maybe just a little bit better, because you'd be right in here holding it in place on the mother. Now you're out here by a couple more inches holding it in place. That's just another example of what you could put there and how you could use your herb loops. I just like saying herb loops. God bless you, sir. That was awesome. Thank you for letting me call them herb loops, because I just think that's cool. And then here's now another example. So maybe you've got, this is like a little Fisker Sandvik type of tool, right? Maybe you don't have a belt pouch for this, or you don't have an easy way to carry it, and you're just going out and doing some basic trail maintenance around the house. So same type of thing, herb loops, right? Slide it on there, tighten it. The nice thing about shock cord, it's got a little bit of expansion to it. So what I'm able to do right now, super simple. And there, not saying that's maybe what you want to do. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. You do you. But that just gives you another idea, another example of the type of products and the type of items that you could, put on the bottom of the mother with the herb loops. If you want to get them, they're an option on the website. If you got any questions or comments about the website or about the audio quality of this video, leave me a comment below. I know there was a joke in there about something else in one of the comments, but I will abstain from going down that road. All right, everybody, you know the deal. If you got questions and comments, reach out anytime. I'll do the best I can to help you out. I hope this audio quality is working out better, because if it does, then this is going to be my new outdoor camera and my new outdoor setup. So questions, comments, leave them below. Reach out to me directly. Until then, keep thinking, keep moving, never quit. All right, everybody, be good. Woo!